Shall we begin? Let's begin.
Welcome to Not Near Mint, everybody. It is the 42nd episode of this here little show. I'm hoping that this audio sounds a little bit better than it did last week, because last week I got everything prepared only to realize I was using the audio from my Logitech camera instead of it's always a good thing to check all your mics and all your systems before you go live. So did that this time and it helped. So we have a new guest this week. We are still doing Fuck, Marry, Kill. So we're going to throw up that little graphic letting y'all know that this will be an 18 or over. Well, I think you can kind of understand why it would be. So this little episode that we're going to be having going now, I'm going to show you some graphics now. Let's see if I can get all the way back here. And all right, there we go. So we're going to share the screen and bring in our people. So this particular episode is going to be rated TVMA. What you're about to watch contains explicit language, adult themes, maybe a little bit of violence. Don't throw chairs, but we might destroy a 9.8 comic. Might not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18, and viewer discretion is advised. So this week, Kirk will not be with us. Comics on the Mind is taking a short little break for a time, so just respect his wishes. He will be back with us in no time. So first, we're going to bring in our special guest, Flashpoint Comics.
Hey, everybody. How are you guys?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. I cannot complain. Now let me just remove that from the screen. And we also have Lady Fantastic.
What's up, losers?
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty much me.
friends. Sorry, I'm projecting my own feeling of loser onto you.
I spent 2 hours in a non-air conditioned music hut so that I could dig for dollar issues in a suit, which is why I am in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt today instead of a suit, because I was digging for comic books in a suit with no air conditioning.
It's okay. It's okay. We can deal with that. Yeah, I have been on some cheap bin digs myself, but you know that.
Well, we're going to be getting to everybody's stuff today because I'm sure that we didn't probably pick up a lot of new stuff, or maybe we did. Most of us were digging for older stuff, but a few interesting things came out. And I'm sorry that I made you run to go get that Batman 92 because I read the origin, and we'll get to that shortly. So let's also bring in Miracleman.
Hey, how are you guys? How you doing tonight?
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, that Batman 92. Bleh. Sorry.
I didn't read that, but I did read the Joker 100-page anniversary for such a long title, and it was the original Punchline, and all it was just some college girl that wanted to become part of the gang, so she gassed her dean and put on some makeup, and congratulations, you have Punchline. That's her origin.
That's awesome.
I'm not kidding.
There's a little boy and you punched him in the nads and it was Punchline.
That would have been better.
That is that might be actually the lamest supervillain origin of all time. That's pretty lame right there. You know, I don't want to conjecture. We're just starting the show.
All I'm saying is, after I read it, I'm glad I sold every issue of Batman '89 that I had, because it's going to tank now.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that's a. If you drop
just the origin, we could have a good story come out of it. It's just a crappy origin.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. Yeah, I don't think that's the case, man. I think this is going to be it's going to fall in the. I'm with Flashpoint on this one. Is what I'm saying.
There's a lot of DC I might be dropping. But before we wind up getting to the comics that we wind up having, and we picked up today, let's get to some YouTube shout outs. So we had 1-2 comic talk that was in the chat room earlier. Thank you for tailgating. I said thank you. Flashpoint was also with us, along with Fuchsia. Thank you. Eduardo Escobar, it's because of him one of the graphics was made, so you'll be seeing that early in the show. Lady Fantastic is also in the chat room. Now, let's see. Anybody else? Discovery Bay Comics. So glad to see your 12:30 p.m. broadcast every day to let everybody know what is going on in the world of comic books every single day. Do subscribe up to Discovery Bay Comics if you haven't already. Stay Puff. This man, every single Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, he does his show where he gets the community together just to, which is kind of what we're doing now, just talk about comic books. Miracleman, he does not have a YouTube channel, but you can find him over on the Twitter sphere.
Yes.
And we still have Eduardo. We have Shortbox Padawan. We'll be looking forward, hopefully, very soon to having Lady Fantastic and maybe Shortbox do a little auction because I need to get rid of some of these boxes back here. But that's another story for another time. So I think we are all caught up now. So, I don't know. How about we find out what's been going on in the last week and what hunts we've been on. Maybe today with some new comic books. Maybe we hit a grail. Maybe we didn't get much of anything. So, special guest of honor here, Flashpoint. Do you want to start off first?
Sure. Let me go grab. I'll grab a little bit because you guys saw the picture. I can't show all of them. We'll be here all night.
We are currently having technical difficulties because we didn't arrange this beforehand.
Hey, Flashpoint. This is a show about comic books. I don't know if you're familiar with what we do here.
I had to move all of my stuff into my new room. I'm actually just sitting on my bed, so I don't have any room. So I picked up.
Fair. Nice. Gorgeous book. Ooh. That was impressive.
I'm slowly starting to get into Superman.
Very cool.
I picked up a copy of Wonder Woman. Like, you know what? I've completely underrated this story, and I picked up another copy of that. So this is just and then some Wonder Woman. What is that? Rebirth? Maybe, I don't even know.
Good stuff. Oh, that's an awesome cover.
This is my favorite one.
Very nice. Very nice. Micro series.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
And I did get some Marvel, unfortunately.
That's just me to the Marvel
Shut
head, man.
up.
I just started reading this digitally, actually, and I've actually fallen in love with this series. I don't know.
Good.
It's really good, surprisingly.
Hold on. Shit.
What? Everything okay?
Hold on. Look. I can send you a little something, butt nugget.
Ooh.
All right, well then you know what? I'll send you some of this too. I'll send you the Wonder Woman because I don't even know why I picked it up. So you can have all the Wonder Woman you want.
You get all the Wonder Womans.
And then and then I got a couple X-Men. So
No. 277. Oh, that's good.
Good issue.
Proud of you.
I couldn't even tell you what's important about any of these.
Yeah, you're gonna catch a lot of shit if you read anything over like 318, 325. Don't. You really shouldn't tread those waters. Jump back in around 450.
About 400. I'm pretty sure
It's okay. 450 is probably the best.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isn't that a good book? And then I got some Fantastic Four, actually. So.
Oh yeah.
Look at that FF. Oh, the Mephisto. Very nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
G.I.
have
Joe.
that series. What number is that? 50 something? What is it?
68.
Okay, I can't see.
Yeah, well, I have that like Ron Jeremy porn lighting still, so it's not your fault.
No.
107.
It happens.
Oh
Violent.
shit!
Oh, hello.
That's
There
a
you go.
nice. That's decent shape too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid 10 cents a book for these, so I don't even know. I never watched G.I. Joe, so.
I mean, I guess that's a good deal.
That's the book right there, brother. That
15? Yeah.
that G.I. Joe there. That's probably your most collectible out of it. Great book, dude. That Janus Directive, fantastic story.
Wait, Miracleman, what kind of book was it? How good was it?
The silent issue?
Yeah, how good was it?
That's probably like the most key book in the run.
Yeah.
It's not. Is it great?
It's great,
And
man.
then there you go. That's I mean, I can show you more, but let's go to somebody else. Oh, actually, this Superman. Super excited.
Oh,
But
nice.
shiny. I found that too.
That's
so.
right.
I like shiny.
Ever since I've started watching Lady Fantastic's video, I've just started picking up all of the holographic covers that I can now.
Just got to get that one issue where Wolverine gets all the adamantium ripped out of his body, because even I'm missing that one.
That's 25. Well, you're talking about him getting it back, because in issue 100 he gets it back. In issue 25, well,
He gets taken out.
Yeah.
In Wolverine 100 it gets put back, and in 25 Magneto just says "fuck you."
25, he takes it. Wolverine 75 is when you see the bone claws for the first time.
Yeah, and then like on
Stickety stack.
79, he's like on his knees and like he's holding his bone claws, and he fights Cyber in that, and Cyber fights his bone claws, and he screams,
Right, yes.
"Bitch!"
He's like, ow.
When he loses
Like,
his
oh,
nose.
He's like, "I'm gonna
He's
faint."
walking around kind of like this most of the time, going, how does he smell? Because he's supposed to have a really good sense of smell.
Right.
He's got the corona. He can't. He doesn't have a smell or taste right now.
No, isn't that what Flashpoint over there has?
The
I
corona?
don't mean the actual corona. I meant, well, that happened too. But the comic book right there, wasn't that it? Corona?
Huh?
Huh?
He had the Spider-Man with corona on it, right?
Oh, the
Yeah.
issue was a Spectacular Spider-Man. It's some issue that's got like it's the corona, and it's a like, no, it's virus or something. The first appearance. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had the no, what was it? It's not it's Soho. The first appearance of like this, like, it's something that's the. Oh, I gotta look.
Spectacular Spider-Man, like 214 or something weird. I don't know.
There's
Anyway.
too many Spider-Mans.
Quite.
There's so many X-Men's. Shit.
Lady
Anyway.
Fantastic, do you want to go next?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so I only got 3 today. Look, I only got 3.
What?
Shut up, dude.
What kind of world are we living in?
Did you watch the thing that I sent you? I know you didn't.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you see what I found for?
Oh, I don't remember now.
Well, I'm going to show it in a minute. So, anyways, I picked up the Batman 92, and this was
Nice.
more peer pressure from Rob.
Sorry.
Thank you, dick. I'm just kidding.
Go, Rob.
Oh yeah, and then
Give it a
and
couple
then
more.
I got these 2. Okay, so
Oh, yeah. The one on the left I still don't have. The one on the right I do, and I know it's a good read.
yeah, so there you go. It's Fantastic Four 210, and then Marvel Team Up 137, where Aunt May is a Herald of Galactus. So like I go up. I'm just been in the shittiest mood this last week, and I'm just gonna be real about it. So I go up. I have these 3 books. All right. I'm checking out. And the guy just wants to be nice and normal to me. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "I have a 2-to-1 ratio of Galactus to Batman."
Okay. That's random.
I mean, I get her pain. I get her pain
And,
personally.
and I was like, "It's really hot outside. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know." I like being really uncomfortable with people. Okay, now, so here you go. Here's some quarter shit that I found. All of
Let's see
it.
it.
Okay, I'll tell you when it's quarter shit and when it's not. This is quarter shit. Fucking First Lady Deathstrike. Come on.
Nice.
Very
Very nice.
33. Come on.
Nice.
Okay, I'll tell you this in the quarter bin. Marvel Super Villains 13.
Mm, sweet.
Now, it's in kind of poopy shape on the top, but dude, for a fucking quarter, you're going to get that. I don't care who you are. You're going to get it. Now, these 2 dudes, these are the craziest thing. This is the craziest shit that I've gotten in my life for a quarter. Like, straight up, this is one of the craziest things in my comic book career. All right? I found Strange Tales
Whoa.
170 in mid condition. It's not in bad shape.
Wow.
For 5 fucking cents over cover price.
Shut the front door. Very nice.
I'm not
Very
gonna
nice.
stop. I'm not fucking stopping. All right. Then I also found this is the last appearance of Brother Voodoo in the Strange Tales thing, and the first appearance of like Black Talon or something like that. Yeah, so Strange Tales 173. I found that in the quarter bin. It was insane, dude. It was insane. And anyways, so I was content. That's 173 Strange Tales. This is not quarter bin something, but it's just something I'd like to show you because it tails off. Oh, Strange Tales 174.
Nice.
Gollum. Yeah. 176. Gollum. That's a Ramita cover, a Ramita Senior cover. And this is Frank Brunner 177. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show those because I'm basically a little child that needs to be validated by the toys that I rattle. So just trying to keep it real. All right.
Life with two YouTubers. Sharon's in the house.
Hey, Sharon. All right, that's all I got. You can.
Oh, and real
I
quick,
got a lot,
I got to do this. Pew pew. We got Two Gun Pedro in the house. I have to do that every time he's there, right? Oh, and a little status update. This is Jaka now. She has her other eye that's having a problem, but well, we're still waiting to hear back from the vet. So the bill was $750.
Jesus.
So that's why I need to sell a bunch of comic books now.
Wow.
So moving on, Tube Gun Pedro, Miracleman saying hi. I'm glad to have Life with Two YouTubers. I was just texting with her on the phone going like, oh, it's that time already? Yes, it is. I forget what time it is until it's about 10 minutes before the show going, crap, it's time. Let's see, anybody else? And holy crap. Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry. Okay, so moving on, Miracleman.
Oh, you're all done, lady?
Oh,
right.
like I'm being like really nice because like I could show shit and you would just feel really bad.
Isn't that what we try to do to each other with the back issues? Isn't that the
Not
idea?
on purpose. But
Not today.
They're going, wow, that's a great find.
You're gonna get shit on if I do it.
All right then. All right then. I'll go, man. I got stuff though.
Hey, go to your nasty little TNAs.
Oh, I can't show what I got.
Stuff over here, which doesn't compare to your Lady Deathstrike because I just went, oh, cool. I got this for like $1 because it's a Jim Lee cover. And I couldn't figure out which one was the Lady Deathstrike. I might have been able to pick it up and I didn't. All I could do was just go,
it's 33.
33.
Nice. Nice.
I'm going to have to go back to that shop.
Oh, look. Hey, I found the
print.
paper recorder. Oh, shit.
First print?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a bright green.
First.
It is.
Nice.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, let's see. Then I got 2 more copies. I've got 4 now.
Good God.
Why?
Dude, that book used to be in every dollar bin in America. Nobody cared 5 years ago.
Yeah, now it's
I know.
with a $70 book bill.
It's ridiculous. I remember picking them up going, why doesn't anybody want this? This is like first Nightwing and this stuff. Like, why would anybody want these books? I think I've got 5 myself.
Well, I'll take all 5 of yours if you would like to. I will buy it for cover print.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to hang on to them.
Well, supposedly, I think there's a rumor that there's a Nightwing movie, so I think that's kind of what's going on there. So, you know how it goes.
Don't drop the dog. Oh, the dog just grew.
Yeah. Oh,
Eduardo's asking, how do you know that KJ is first print?
I was just about to respond to that. It's the green letters on the cover. So your first print has that bright green and no halo around it.
Yeah.
Later prints have a halo and green. The green isn't as bright.
And they changed the color of the cufflink.
Yes. So if you pick up that Killing Joke and it's not that bright lime green with no halo, that's one of the other 12 prints.
Yeah, but isn't the 12th or 11th print the most valuable though? I thought there was one of the other prints.
The first print is the most valuable.
As far as I was aware, yeah, I would agree there. As far as I'm aware, doesn't mean that I'm right, but yeah, I think that's right.
Isn't this a thing? Baby teeth. Isn't it?
Yeah, I have every issue.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great series. It's kind of like Damien.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
paid $1 for it.
Nice.
I paid proper.
Oh, did you remember that Eric Powell guy? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I paid $1 for that too.
Wow.
Oh, you heard of that Tank Girl?
Nice.
I
Nice,
paid
nice.
for that. I could just keep on going, but I'm not. Oh, the ones that I want to maybe. Here you go. Flash. Here you go. Flashpoint. Found these
Yeah.
Sergeant Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
210. This one's beautiful. These are all Joe Kuberts.
Oh yeah.
213 and 214, where he's saying, "Hey, I don't need your help," and then you look here, and there's a whole wall of people getting ready to shoot his dumb ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we really don't need to go on. I'm just being a braggart.
This is why it pays to watch Lady Fantastic's haul videos, which if you would watch her only over the last week, you'd think that she does a haul video every 2 days.
You guys, I've been hitting the quarter bin so hard because they've been hitting in this place where it's been so milky sweet and sexual. I just come on, man. Come on, man. If you found those things, if you found Voodoo Brother's second appearance of Brother Voodoo in a quarter bin, that doesn't happen to people.
Nope, sure don't. Dead
That's
right on that.
primarily the reason why I went to the other shop that I went to after the LCS, which I'll show you all a little later.
Hey, Sharon, do you want that Tank Girl? I'll give it to you.
Yeah, she would probably really dig the Tank Girl.
She would.
She's never read it and
Tank
never
Girl's
watched the
rad,
movie, too.
dude. She didn't fuck around. Anyways, enough about me.
Well,
The
then,
one you have is the first print. Although if you have the one that's mauve or fuchsia red, like a pinkish red, that one is also a really expensive one because it's super low print run.
well, there's probably your 11th or 12th that Flashpoint was just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
thought.
like New Mutants. The first print is super expensive, like $120. But if you want the fourth print that has Adam Hughes doing the cover,
Oh, yeah.
lower print, and people want that more than the first print. I know
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
Eduardo, the next time you're around Nashville, Tennessee, give me a call.
If Eduardo makes it,
that you're in the Southern Hemisphere. That's not an issue.
Go to Tennessee, forget Miami. All we have down here is sun-drenched people that probably have the Rona. So go up to Tennessee. They have quarter comics.
We have quarter bins and methamphetamines.
we all stop trying to pervert my man Eduardo over there.
I'm sorry, Eduardo.
He's a good family man.
We're a good family. We have American issues. We're fucked up. Anyways,
I think it's about time to put that
I'm not
down
stressed.
that I had earlier.
Yeah, right.
Saying, Eduardo, don't go to Tennessee. Meth will ruin your life. At least come to Colorado where weed is legal, so it's okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
won't
there's that.
brush your teeth
Exactly.
There's that.
unless you just don't brush your teeth.
here's the thing: if you do some meth, you can look for comics for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
But you also won't blink for a very long time.
You all look like I've done meth. I've never done meth.
She said
Neither
very
have I.
shakily.
Yet.
I'm pretty sure I have.
But Tennesseans are ass backwards. Just so you know, they have that meth you have to put in your urethra, so it's even
Dude,
more.
I want it back to front. It's fucking gross.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Ugh.
I'm in such a
What did I
fucking
walk
mood, dude.
into?
This is the show. This is the. So I just want to say thank you very much to all of our viewers. This is obviously our last show, and
Reminder, this is TVMA, and this is why we have to throw this graphic up pretty often.
Not Near Mint is a show designed for audiences over the age of 18. If you're a viewer under the age of 18, please stop watching Not Near Mint. It's not that we don't want you as a fan. It's just that we'll probably get in trouble if you watch us.
Yeah. Hey.
All right.
Seth.
So I got some comics too.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
I actually bought a. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
What do you got?
go back to him.
Oh.
I'm just being a dick. Go to poor Komodo.
Poor Komodo.
Okay, are you ready, Miracleman?
I guess that was a hell of an intro from Lady or Komodo.
Then in that case, it is time for
Poor Komodo dragon.
Man.
All right. Listen, I'm going to be fast because so here's what I did this week. I went to a dealer that I know and I bought a short box for $40. And it wasn't a random box. It was, I picked every single book and I put it in there. So I'm going to go real fast here and say, picked up this nice little Spawn mini, Blood Feud, 4 issues here. Tony S. Daniels' work. I've been on a bit of a Spawn kick lately, so I'm grabbing just about anything I can from him. Then I got
do
this.
you need 18? Sorry. Do you need 18 of Spawn, or are you good?
I have the first 50 issues.
All right, that settles that.
Painkiller Jane here, number 0 from Event Comics. Not her first appearance. That was in like 4 Girls or 12 Girls or 12. I don't know, something. It was a weird title. It's like a 4-issue mini. But this is Painkiller Jane's first series. This is Quesada. Both Palmiotti's, Brian Augustine and Amanda Cano work. So if you don't buy this book, you would be ignoring probably some of the biggest names in comics today. Just fantastic work on it.
Trip us.
Shattered Image, Cart Busiek, Barbara Kiesel, and Tony S. Daniels. I don't know who Conrad is there. Busiek writing anything superhero is awesome. That is a cute dog. I hate this glare and I apologize. So Topps Comics, y'all remember Topps Comics, right?
I remember the baseball cards.
Yeah. So Topps, much like anybody who had the ability to print in the 90s, made comics. But here's the thing, dude. See who wrote that book? What's that name?
Roy
Thomas.
My boy,
Yeah, boy. Roy
Oh,
Thomas.
yeah.
And this cover, Esteban Murado, I'm not familiar with his work, but that cover is badass. Roy Thomas did so many books for him. If you see a Topps comic, look at who wrote it. You'll probably love the creator.
He was probably happy for the work.
Well, at that time, yeah.
The 90s were a shit show.
They did not like old creators back then. I mean,
didn't.
Jack Kirby had his had a couple books like that, and so did even Alan Moore with like 1963 for Image. Oh, the Pope down there has that.
Yo,
Right.
do you know what it says? It says from his childhood in Poland to the assassination attempt.
Hashtag Poland.
Hashtag fucking.
I would buy
drama.
that book. I would buy that book.
For a quarter?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm sorry. Pope, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
kiss the ring, bitches.
So if you remember earlier, I brought up Wolverine 75 being the first Bone Claws. There's a reason I knew that.
Woo!
There you go.
That's the green. There's a blue and a green hologram. This is the green hologram.
What's the difference?
I believe the blue. Well, yes, but I believe the blue hologram was Newsstand.
Oh,
Is that who did it, Eduardo? I didn't realize that. I know the series you're talking about too. I didn't realize he was the artist on that. Very nice.
A mini.
Miracleman, did you make me proud? Did you get? You know what I'm asking you? Sorry about the dog. Did you get any flash books?
Oh, I got some books to show you, Flashpoint.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm just gonna go real fast. Here we got Savage Dragon 77. Hey, listen, guys, if you're fans of let me back up. Spawn, everybody, how tough is it to buy Spawn books between 100 and about 250?
It's impossible.
Impossible.
incredibly.
Impossible. Guess what else is impossible? Savage
Getting
Dragon.
Hialeah to show up.
A man to get himself
Hey,
pregnant.
Hialeah.
What's going on, guys?
Oh my God, this perv.
Oh my
You
god!
want this guy for what's coming up in just a little while.
Guys, I'm actually going to take a quick break and I'll be right back, man.
No, go ahead. We're having Miracleman showing his comics right now.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Right on, Hialeah. So
Go ahead.
Savage Dragon between 100 and 200 is just as tough to find as Spawn. And Savage Dragon is on the march for 250. Got 2 more issues to get to 250. You gonna get a little bit of interest in the Savage Dragon books. I'm telling you, all these books are gonna really pop value wise. If you can find Savage Dragon between I should say 75 and 200, man, pick it up because it's tough to come by. And I got a couple GI Joes fill in the run there. Got me another 25th anniversary cover.
I could show you some of those. That's the last one.
Last issue.
I love it.
Last issue. Also, I've never been a big fan.
That's a great cover.
Awesome cover.
That's
People
a great fucking cover.
People have been telling me.
Oh, I need that one.
12? Number 12?
This is 17, and that's
17?
35.
That is the second appearance of Rogue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. And I'm just gonna do ROM. I'm gonna finish the run.
Hey, from what we know from Aaron Myers, he loves the series, and if that man that loves comics so much loves that series, how can he be wrong?
I agree. That's my thoughts.
I have ROM 50, which is the Assistant Editors Month.
Oh,
1986. So if you want it, I can put it in your little pile.
I would take it in my pile.
All right.
I'll take it in my pile. That's appreciated. That's appreciated. Here we got some ultra nationalistic 1970 schlock, Team America. Just so you guys know, I'm sure everybody's seen Team America. Team America was a toy. This is just a shameless toy promotion. Master of Kung Fu 123. This is the third to last issue. Real tough to find near the end. So I found it in the bins. I was like, you know what? That's coming with me. Dynamic Forces X-Men the movie Rogue prequel with the
You don't see that shit anywhere. That's weird, isn't it?
It is very weird. And the fact that I got it for $40 for a short box, which I made a magazine. I took a magazine box, so I got a few more than you normally get. But, he didn't care. So that one was in there.
Oh, there you go, man thing.
Right? I always love my man things. Some Marvel Team Up 122. 2-in-1 number 95. Cloak and Dagger number 1 from the mini. This, not that anybody cares, is the first appearance of Death's Head. I'm a fan of the Death's Head characters. I've always loved Death's Head 2 in particular.
Oh, that's the Death's Head.
That's the original Death's Head. This is speaks with a British accent Death's Head. And then you know what? I grabbed a couple of caps. A couple caps here. Just a few caps. Just throwing out these caps.
You're really asking for it.
You got the first Nomad. I got issue 1 of Nomad today.
This is the
You're gonna make me
reprint.
fucking brushy, bro.
That's the reprint right there. That's the reprint. But still, I'm just reading them. Isn't that first? That's something, right? Now, I know these. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Even I don't know.
Y'all know this book, right?
Yeah, New Nomad, the little girl.
New Nomad. That's not why I wanted it.
Why?
So this is affectionately referred to as the teabag issue. Because it shows a march by the Tea Party. We all remember the Tea Party, right?
Yeah, there's still some remnants of those fuckers around.
They used to say they liked limited government. Maybe not so much anymore. Probably just wanted limited government from the last guy.
Now.
But here's some signs for you. And if you notice, they look pretty common. What's that one say right there next to the Stop the Socialists?
It says no new taxes. No, I'm just kidding.
Teabag the libs.
Before they teabag you. How did that get past editorial?
Exactly.
Because they're like, dude, history, fucking Boston Tea Party. That's what we're referencing, not our nuts.
Right. Well, the editor probably
these nuts all the way.
These nuts. These freedom nuts.
And then I got Scroll Cap number 6 there. And
where's the DC love? Come on, man. I thought we were friends here.
I'm working through it.
Plenty, dude. So
I'm almost to it.
It's coming up.
I'm almost to it. Amazing Adventures. Whole bunch of the War of the World books here.
That's cool.
$1 a piece. These were the only ones I paid anything more than for the 40. All right, now DC. going fast as I can. First of all, in honor of just some of the best, some of the best Black creators that have ever worked in comics, I found some really nice books here. So, Dwayne McDuffie was the writer for Static. He was the grandfather, the father of Milestone. I now have every first issue of Static, except for the Platinum. I need the Platinum yet.
You even have the last issue?
The first issue. I have every first issue for Static.
Oh, you don't have like the last issue?
No, that one's tough, man. That one's tough.
Near impossible.
That one's tough. I'm still hunting for it. But I also got the Rebirth of the Cool.
Oh, Spockman would like that. Steven Spock.
This one's tough to get.
It's a reflection collection. It's a reflection cover.
Exactly, yeah. And there he is.
That's rad.
Yep. It's pretty cool. Then I got here's my DC. So another issue of Lobo. Just so tough to find, man.
Lobo? Are you fucking with me?
The main series Lobo. The main series, the ongoing. If you can find anything outside of the first 8 or 9 issues.
Are you kidding?
I'm serious, man. It's tough. It's freaking tough.
I see those fuckers all the time for
Pick
like
them
fucking
up.
cents.
Yes, pick
Especially
them
the
up.
ones in like the 30s and like onwards.
Okay.
Yeah, tough.
All right. Then you're gonna have to give me a lot of money and make me rich.
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Another Milestone book. My Name is Holocaust. I was actually unfamiliar with that, so that's new by me. A Jason Aaron book for Penguin? Jason Aaron?
That's bizarre.
I didn't even know this book.
It was way back in the day.
That's 08, which I guess in real people time is a long time.
And he was doing Wolverine back around that time.
True. A little Justice League there. Now, here come the books for my boy Flashpoint, okay? You ready, Flashpoint?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm watching.
All right. First, we got a Flash number 300 there.
Okay. I see you. Anything better?
No, not much better than that. I went big at the beginning. Then I have. I got 139. That's the first part of the Black Flash story. I have the other 2 already.
I love that book though. You know what? Actually, I love the Black Flash enough that's better than the 300.
All right, good. All right, good. Then I got a whole bunch of the Flashpoint books I was missing. And I essentially finished off the Flashpoint tie-ins I didn't have, more or less. There's a couple I don't have left.
I had a similar thought today.
Oh, really?
I mean, not on Flashpoint, but on a similar run from DC near about that era. Hey, there's the first appearance of the Jonathan Kent.
Right.
Issue 2 of Project Superman.
A little Flashpoint. I got this one. This is not a Flash book, but this is the first. This is a Gil Kane.
Oh, yeah.
That is the first book where it's not GLGA. So before that incredibly long run of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, this is the first one where it's back to being Green Arrow again, or Green Lantern again.
I actually had that and sold it for $1.
Oh, great book. I already read that one. Super Team Family 14, which is, I believe, the last issue. The reason I was excited about this one, it continues the Secret Society of Supervillains story.
Oh, sweet.
Secret Society of Supervillains had already been canceled. DC Implosion. This one also got canceled after this, so they didn't even get to finish it there.
That was a fun one.
And that's it for the back. I mean, I have some more back issues, but for the new stuff, I can't show you most of the new books I got. Okay. Not most. Some of them. Because they were boundless. I'm going to show you one. Throw up that banner fast.
Okay, hold on one moment.
I'm going to show y'all one issue because the other 2 covers are even worse.
I can see everything in the background, so go ahead and throw it up, and I will just switch it out. So be warned, everybody. I'm even throwing up the banner so everybody is prepared. This is a 18 and over show. And now, Miracleman.
This is a wraparound cover. I'm only going to show you the front of the cover.
I want to see the back now. You can't see it now. You got to flip it around now.
Is that thing going to display her hoo-ha?
Oh.
Show the rear. Show the rear.
All right.
The rear.
All right. All right.
Show the rear. Show the rear.
Hey, listen, guys.
The rear.
I just want to say real quick, I've really enjoyed doing this show with you.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been good. It's been a good ride.
Memories. Oh.
Now, how about that, boys and girls?
Is that her butthole?
Why, yes.
Oh, gross. What was that? Dude, we're fucked. We're
I
fucked.
told you guys. What?
What is that coming? Is it coming out of her butthole? Yeah, it
I
was
was going to
weird.
say, because wait, is the hair going in or coming out? Because
Okay.
I know.
Now,
I
listen.
like that.
Now, listen. I'm going to explain this series to you, okay? So there's a multiple series. There's Threshold, Unholy. I can't put that back up on the screen. There's Threshold and Unholy.
Oh,
And
my God.
listen, I'm going to tell you, I got another one here that you're going to go, that's worse than the first one.
No, we'll get banned forever.
What did I say? So
But show it anyway.
they're bad. So they're bad list. So it's obviously the Avatar porn comic essentially imprint. But Unholy and the Threshold books are actually really good. They use a lot of 90s female superheroes that appeared in like one-shots, miniseries, a lot of small press stuff back in the early 90s. And they put them all together in this book. And they've kind of reconfigured their histories and whatnot to make them all fit together. They are really pretty graphic books. And the guy who owns my comic shop is the one who turned me on to it at the beginning. He's like, it is pretty graphic, but it's the kind of stuff that you like. It's 90s weird characters. I was like, all right, I'll try it. I bought the series because Boundless still has it because Avatar has warehouse full of every book they've ever printed for some reason. I was like, what, get me the craziest covers you can. And he came out and he gave me these, and I was like, wow, dude, you were not joking.
He knows what turns you on.
Clearly.
So that's the only adult book I buy. So I don't buy them on a regular basis. Oh, that's not true. I guess Unsacred is an adult book, I guess.
What about Unnatural?
Unnatural? Well, that's over.
Yeah.
And it's not very adult. I mean, they show a boob once in a while, but that wasn't a very adult book.
I'm just saying, to be on topic there, I would have to put her on my kill list because I can't tell if that hair's going in or out. So that's a no for me.
I'll explain it later. And then, so here we got last couple books. The Adventure Continues, #1. Excited to see that. I had to get this one because that Batgirl on the cover. Got my 92. Undiscovered Country #6 came out today. Man, that's a good book, guys.
Did you read it?
So I just started it. I haven't finished it yet. But my buddy, he reads 3 books, and this is one of the 3. And he texted me up a storm, and I told him, I'm muting you because I haven't read the book yet. So he loved it. He said, okay, I'll just tell you I loved it. He's saying it's really good. Legion #6, bunch of the new recruits.
Yeah, new Gold Lantern.
Dr. Fate, Monster Boy. Yeah, who knows?
But I did see that Bendis is going to finish out doing all his Superman crap. So
that's good. That's good. That's good. Join the Future #2, Aftershock, Zach Kaplan, Piotr Kowalski. And then I got 3 trades. One I bought at the shop. It was an Avatar book.
Oh, yeah. I have that.
It's only $3. They're getting rid of them. And then I bought these 2 books from Eric Palicki. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the first one here. This is by Eric and Rachel Palicki. Rachel played Mockingbird on ABC's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This book was published by Black Mask. It's called No Angel. Give you a quick look at the interiors here. Okay.
Monochromatic goodness.
That's too much, but it's normal. It's normally colored throughout. This story is about the descendants of half angel, half human hybrids.
I think I'm one of those.
It was really good, guys. I really dug this one. I really dug this one. This one,
story.
What's that?
It's based on a true story.
I mean,
About Hialeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on your interpretation of the Bible.
Jesus Christ!
And then this one here was actually my favorite of the two that I got from Eric. I bought both these from Eric. Actually, I only bought one, but he didn't ship it for a little while, so he threw in another. Atlantis wasn't built for tourists, guys. Good news about this book right here. First of all, this was a Kickstarter. He just did it as a Kickstarter. You can autograph mine for me. But Scout Comics is going to be putting this out as a single issue release starting in August.
Nice.
This is a story about a guy, a kind of a drifter, comes upon a small town. Sheriff picks him up after he saves a girl whose car crashes, and it turns out that this town is essentially overrun by monsters. You find that out like very beginning, so I'm not spoiling anything. This here was probably the fastest I tore through an OGN in a pretty long time, man. I couldn't put it down. I tore right through it. Art's decent. Okay. Maybe I would say that's big 2 level. Writing was great. It was a solid A+ to begin with. I highly recommend if you taught your LCS, if you like books about monsters, or just ass kicking in general, because there was a lot of that too. This year I can't recommend enough. Scout Comics, August. Atlantis wasn't built for tourists. First issue will be out. It's by Eric Palicki. And I'm so sorry. I keep saying his name, but I keep forgetting the artist's name.
Palicki. She was Wonder Woman for a hot second.
And Wendell Cavalcanti is the artist. Wendell Cavalcanti. That one there I can't recommend enough. If you like I said, monster books at all, definitely take a look at this one. And that's it. I got more, but I've already taken so much time. So
hold on. I need you to go back to the first book and explain what the fuck is going on there, because
this.
We need to figure. No. You know the book.
I gotta put it back up there.
No. Don't put that shit up there.
We're good.
Not the butthole braids.
I think we could probably go back and rewind anybody that really needed to see that badly. And if I need to delete that
Not
portion,
fucking nightmares.
so be it.
I tried to say no. All I'm saying is I tried to say no.
So I feel like that's probably like it took some references off of Aliens, like the tongue, the second tongue, but
Yes.
it's just a hair braid, or maybe like a Spider-Man thing going on there. Who knows?
See, there's times where you wish that you could have time back. Then there's things that you have seen that you can never unsee. Not even if you scrub your brain with bleach, and I am not going to tell you to do that. That's for the president to do.
Now, I will tell you this. The artist is Christian Zanier, who is a well-known artist in the comic industry.
All right, Rob, show us your shit.
But real quick, is there anything that Hialeah got that he wants to show?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
No, I haven't gone to the shop or anything. I didn't go today.
You didn't go today. You went yesterday to pick up your DC books and went to hell with Marvel.
No, I haven't gone by the shop. I actually got a book. I got to pass by Phil's and pick up a trade for Why the Last Man. I'm finally going to get to read that, and they're holding that trade for me, so I got to swing by there. But no,
you're going to love that shit series.
I can't wait, man. I waited too long for it, so I'm looking forward to reading that now.
When you get to the final trade paperback, make sure that you have about 2 hours set aside where you don't have to do anything, and you're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you. I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to it, I think.
Okay. Well, I guess let me go ahead and show the last of my comics. So, I usually say what's in the briefcase, but there was too much stuff that I picked up myself. So we're going to just jump on over to this separate camera now. So I picked up some Alpha Flight as well. And the only reason why I picked these up is because they were Jim Lee covers. And that for me is enough. So had I have known that issue 33 was First Lady Deathstrike, I probably would have picked that up. But I didn't. So maybe next time I go there. But the name of the place is Retro City. Retro City Collectibles is on 277 Miracle Mile. So, Hialeah, you might even want to check that place out yourself.
I have never been there. I will.
But you there's no probably about it. You will have to pay for parking around the block somewhere, and it's a bitch to find. But when you do, you'll go down this narrow path that says just go upstairs, and there's like 20 boxes that you can go through to look through. Everything's like $1.49, and this is what I picked up.
Wow, nice.
So a lot of these that you're going to see are ones that just fill in part of my missing series, which I have a very, very long list of missing books, some of which are the keys, some of which are just, it fills out a run. Just like, Hunger I picked up because it was just there. I didn't see issue 2 or 3, otherwise I would have grabbed that too. An older 90s copy of New Mutants. Nomad, because I remember back in the day from the Marvel comic cards that, there was this Nomad. And yes, I did pick up the Star Wars each for about cover price. And yes, I know this one right here is going for $40 because it's the first Sabine Wren, but I'm not a huge Star Wars person, but since I am a key collector and if I know it to see it, I'll pick it up. So that Nomad, I pick up just about everything that's Captain America. 309, this is getting close to where I'm going to just cut it with the X-Men. Because right around 318, 319, that's when I'll call it a day. And
it goes to Dookie. I would stop at 318. That's like the last really good one.
Now, Birds of Prey, I know that this was the issue where it was the first time that they're actually called the Birds of Prey. I was looking to see if they had a 76, the first Black Alice, but couldn't find it. Now, I picked this up because of Miracleman. He said,
nice.
You know what? If I was going to pick up the first issue or last, when there's a movie coming out, I would make sure that I have that last issue because there's a lot less of those printed, and that's what I've always been following for the last year. I go for lower print over the higher print.
Which is that issue? What number?
This is issue 25.
Yep, final issue of the original run.
It even says Booster goes out with a bang.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's the one.
Now, here's something that's
that's
really
wicked.
funny.
That's nice.
Now, for
it
those
looks like
of
Immortal
us,
Hulk, the second, number 2, Immortal Hulk number 2. Sorry,
that's
anyways.
very much like that. This is like way back in the day, and I know that Lady Fantastic had a copy herself. I have a second print of this, but this was in that box for like $1 and change. This is the first print. It's the first appearance of Joker's daughter. And it's the last page, full page. She speaks. She says her name. But you thought that this was going to be a badass supervillain, and it went nowhere. This thing was like $20 at one time, and now it's literally worth probably like the $2 or $3 I picked it up for. This I just didn't have a copy, and it was in there, so I probably paid more than what it was originally, which was, free?
Yeah.
Damn it. I didn't get every new comic or free comic book day. So I know that this was written by Tom King. I never got a chance to read it, so I figured might as well jump on with the first issue to see. Now, this I will always pick up because I didn't have a copy, but I know that this is the issue where if you knew nothing about Batman and you wanted the greatest single panel of Batman, it is the panel where Batman punches out Guy Gardner. That is this issue.
That was a great run, man.
Great issue.
That was such a great run.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, Geffen and Mateus, they're the gold standard for funny Justice League because it wasn't dark. You don't have to be dark all the time.
Are they getting ready to kiss?
But yeah, it kind of looks that way.
And that's McGuire's card, right?
Yes.
Yep. This
So
is
great stuff, man.
Yeah, this is Lobo back in the day when he was still. They were still trying to figure out what to do with him between this really
Yeah.
weird look that he had. Let me see if I can grab the first appearance. This over here somewhere.
He was more of like a space biker.
It helps having a room that I do where I can do this. So he originally looked like that, and then later on he goes and looks like the issue that Lady Fantastic had, where he's more of a chainmail biker sort of guy. But by this point, all he's doing is wearing some leather pants. They're black, but he's still not quite at the Lobo Paramilitary Edition or his first mini-series sort of look.
Is that correct that the next issue, it's Lobo doing the same thing to Guy Gardner?
Yeah,
I think they're flipped.
that one.
Previous issue.
Hey,
Previous
Rob.
issue is flipped around.
Right.
Hey, Rob, I got this. Go to this real quick.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. This one I'm sending to a buddy, but I found this for a quarter in the quarter bin, signed by Alan Grant. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, sweet.
That Grayson run is really good too, by the way. I have the whole thing.
And it's Tom King, and did he write every issue, or did he only do it to a certain point?
I think he only did it to a certain point, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while since I've read that, so I couldn't tell you off of memory.
Yeah, I'm even seeing here Eduardo Escort. Early Lobo was awful.
Yes.
Dude, I loved early Lobo. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Early Lobo was great.
Oh, sorry, Simple Simon, but I'm glad that you showed up tonight. All right, so let me blow the screen up again. So when you were going and picking up all those old issues of Flashpoint, similar today, I'm trying to pick up all those old issues of Grant Morrison, Seven Soldiers. I have most of them, but there were ones that back in the day, it's 2005. This is right around the time I just move out into with a girlfriend, so I didn't get a chance to pick up every book that I ever wanted. So I got this. 1 and 2. And it's all because of Tom King that I started digging on Mr. Miracle. I have issue 1, but I didn't have issue 2, so I picked this up. Alternate Universe Black Superman. This, I don't know if this is the first issue where it begins the Grant Morrison and Mark Millar run on Swamp Thing, but I had issue 141 on out to the last issue. Then I see this in the box and I go, dude, I don't have it. And I didn't know that this was an earlier issue by Millar and Morrison. So, yes, don't mind if I do. Then I picked up some Bunker #1. This is another $1 issue. I think that one became spec somewhere along the way. And this I picked up today because I know Paul Dini. I mean, I don't know Paul Dini, but I love his work on Batman the Animated Series. So I picked up issue 1 and 2 of Jingle Bell. Super stuff from like the, what is that, early 2000s or so?
Yeah.
Late 90s. Then there were these video game comics that I saw. One was $1. The other one was the regular. And I think it's the same book, but I'm not sure. All I know is video game comics, pick them up because those are just blowing up all of a sudden.
Oh, the Mass Effect, I think, is actually a good one to have. Keep your little paws on that one. Because I remember that video game.
I just remember dating a girl a long time ago where she could not stop talking about Mass Effect. And that was the first time I realized, wait, women play video games too?
Yeah, my little brother had it on PC and he wouldn't fucking shut up about it.
Well, she made fun of me because I didn't know how to play video games and I don't.
Well, I made fun of him because he was PC and I was Nintendo. And I think that really he was superior looking back on it now.
Maybe, but I mean, people still play video games the same way on a computer that they did in the 80s that they do today.
Look, I'm just going to say, look, I'll tell my brother, yeah, okay, go play Doom 3D on your fucking PC. Try and play Mario 1 on Nintendo. Fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
You know where the real skill is.
So those are the Mass Effects I picked up. This one was more to see if Miracleman might have wanted it. I didn't know if he had this or not. This is Wally Wood. Yeah. And I know him as the artist back on Daredevil when Stan Lee just would not give him the credit for being a writer as well. So I see this. I see his name on it. Had to have it. You have this?
I do. Actually, my brother picked me up the whole run. from a con one time. Those deluxe books are hands down, prior to the Nick Spencer run, my favorite Thunder Agents books of all time. They're really well done. Really well done.
Wait, Nick Spencer wrote a series on this?
Yeah, Spencer and Cathu. They did the wasn't it Spencer? Am I pulling that out of my butt? They did the for DC about 10 years ago. Let me just double check on that. Make sure I'm not talking around. Yeah, Nick Spencer. Wes Craig and Andy Kubert worked on it as well. They did two. They did Thunder Agents. That was a 10-issue series. That was a relaunch. Cathu was the artist on the first one. Darwin Cook did some variant covers for it. I think the regular cover was Frank Quitely, so even that's badass. Here, hold on. I think I don't know if can you. There we go.
Let me jump on over to your screen.
So I don't have the book, but here it is on my CLZ.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So this here is my favorite run, but that deluxe is my second favorite.
Well, they had the second issue, but it was really beaten up. So I didn't. And this, I just knew that there was a photo cover that was more expensive than the others. I got home to realize this was not it. But it's Vampirella, so I'm still glad that I picked it up. Now, while everybody else is chasing down the G.I. Joes, I thought that the G.I. Joes was a bunch of pansy-ass crap because no one ever died. So I preferred the Nom. So these are just a few of the issues that I wound up picking up just to fill out my run. You know, they're nothing special, and you can pick up just about any Nom comic for like $1 or $2 each. But it's really the first 12 issues or so that are the best ones. And later on, they just kind of lose focus, and they just turn it on to Punisher time. So after I finished up what was that?
That was a hot run back in the day, man. The Nom, that was it was a hot book.
That's what it was right there, man.
And I'm trying to finish out my first 100 issues of Wonder Woman and then pick it back up when Adam Hughes is working on it. So I picked up issue 11, a 13.
Ew, I like it.
A Minotaur. I mean, really, it's George Perez art. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
If it's not George Perez, then it's
not Wonder Woman. That Wonder Woman hair, he did that hair.
Love the hair.
I love the Wonder Woman hair. Yeah, that's that Perez hair.
Issue number 18. A Creature from the Black Lagoon looking sort of deal. This issue 24. 25. 39. Then we start bouncing up a little higher to 94 with the Brian Bowen covers.
Oh, that's a cool one.
95. And 99. And now I can finally do what I've been trying to do to begin with. What is in the briefcase?
Nice.
I love being able to put that graphic up. I need to do more of those sorts of things here. Transition shots. So while we're opening that up here, now the only thing that I have read so far today, because it's just been a really long day, because I would have been wearing a suit had I not been in heat. It's a god-awful 92-degree Florida heat. But at least I picked up these. All right, so let's jump on over to that other camera. So this is issue number 92 of Batman cover B. I was not able to pick up a cover A because the shop that I go to, he's very fair. He wants to make sure that anybody that wants a book gets a book. So it's either cover A, cover B. You can only get one. So I've been trying to get all the cover Bs. I even gave a cover A to Lady Fantastic. So hopefully she still has it that she can sell into a little bit of a run and make some money off of it.
I have cover A for that one.
There you go. Now, this I decided to go with the jock cover, and the only way I could fit this in a bag was a Silver Age bag, because no modern age bag would work. It would tear the hell out of it. So chose the jock cover because when I'm thinking Joker, I'm thinking Jock's Detective 888 cover.
Yeah.
Dude, I got one of every one of those covers, so I'm super stoked for that.
Dude, they're $10 though.
I got them for $5 a piece.
Still, that's just, it takes up so much room. This thing is so thick.
I picked up a blank one and then I put it back. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not paying 10 for it.
Yeah, you'll get it like for a quarter or $1.
I know.
Now, this I picked up because apparently people hate this liberal Batman, but it's Warren Ellis, man, and it's Brian Hitch, the team that did Authority. So I will read that no matter what, and it's a Frank Quietly cover. So yeah, hell yeah,
It's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it is.
Now, because I have every issue of the Batman the Animated Series from back in the 90s, I'm continuing on with this. And the Flash, despite the fact I haven't read any Flash since the first couple issues, I should probably stop, but I have most every issue from the Flash going back to the 80s, so that's probably not going to be
The Rebirth is so good. I promise you, if you read it, like if you legitimately read it after, once you get to like Paradox, it kind of gets like fucked up and weird, you know, like with what's going on. But it's so good. Like, you know, Godspeed, the first, like the way they introduced Godspeed was cool. You'll enjoy it. I think you should read it. I will send you any books that you are missing. Like, you need to read that series.
Well, I only have a couple that are missing from the Flash series. Let me see here. Let's throw up the list. So looking at the list here, the only Flash that I think I'm missing from the newest series is down here. Issues, God, I write so tiny. Issues, oh no, that's Detective Comics. Issues 26, 27, 48.
I'll add those three books. I've got like 10 copies of each. I'll send them to you.
Awesome. If you need anything from me, let me know. So this is another one I'm going to be dropping. You might have seen me post on Instagram over the last couple days, my new pull list. I'm dropping this because of the bullshit that they did saying, hey, follow us every issue where it's going to be in continuity. It's going to be a badass story, and we're going somewhere with it. And all of a sudden it starts a new story, and we wonder, where's the ending? Oh, it's called DC Metal. Fuck you. I am personally canceling Justice League.
Oh,
Now, this I picked up just because the last issue blew up for a little while. It's going to be leading into the Joker War, so I'm curious, and it's cover price. I'm not going to pay over that. Now, Daredevil is one of those books I am definitely keeping on my list because anything written by Chip Zdarsky, I will definitely make sure to pull that book. But what I did fire was Fantastic Four and Iron Man. Sorry, Dan Slott, I cannot read your stuff anymore. This I can read. I love Miles Morales. This has been a good series. I was even curious for Outlawed, but I don't know if that's...
Oh, shit, it came out today? Damn.
Yeah.
Should look harder. I didn't see it. Fuck.
well, we can't be friends anymore, Rob.
What was that?
We can't be friends anymore. Miles Morales is so terrible, man.
You don't even know. If you haven't watched Spider-Verse, I said the same shit. You watch it, you're going to change your mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was reading Miles Morales before anybody else really was, because back then it was just called Ultimate Spider-Man. It was Peter
Bendis
Parker.
was on it, like in the
And
second.
Peter Parker killed him. And then we got, all of a sudden one day, this thing came out, and it was a cover price book for the longest time. Then it was a $10 book for a few years, and all of a sudden now it's $250.
You can send that to me if you want.
Yeah. I have every issue of this series from Ultimate Spider-Man 1 to the very final issue.
See, I have 1 through 16 of this one because I like the series, and
I mean,
now I'm sad. I'm gonna have to get it off eBay or something.
which one? Let me see.
No, I'm gonna have to get off the newest one off eBay because I don't have that number 17. I have 1 through 16.
I will call my other shop and see if he has another copy tomorrow. He had like a zombie. He had 2 zombies
Oh, I don't
and
want
3
fucking
regular
zombie
copies of
covers.
this.
Zombies are
I'll call
so
and ask
stupid.
him if he does, I'll give it to you.
No, I don't want zombies. I'm anti-zombie.
So am I. That's why I decided to go with the regular cover.
Yeah, I'll go a
But I'll give him a call.
cover.
So Excalibur 10, this is another series that I hope ends with issue 12, because if it doesn't, just like how I said back for Walking Dead, if it doesn't finish at issue 200, well, it's over for me. So at issue 12, if it's not over, it's over for me. New Mutants I'll still keep reading because
I love that cover.
Hickman. Yeah, the covers.
Oh, I love it. It's kind of like Dolly.
It's a little nightmarish. The eye kind of looks like my cat's.
Which one?
The teeth look like several people that I knew back when I went to elementary school. Oh, yeah, I picked up this.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah, this I paid fair market value for, so yeah. It was the only thing that I paid like more than $3 or $4 for.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find that one. It's harder to find, and if you find it, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to tell you what I paid for that.
What, $1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I paid $3.99 for this today, so I'm okay.
Nice.
All right, you got you.
Out. And Bitterroot, I should really start reading this. Everyone tells me it's great. I have every issue. I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. Decorum issue 2. There were only 2 copies at the shop. The one that he had was really damaged. So it's Hickman. I'm hoping it's good, but we'll see. This I picked up for the only reason that it is the final issue of the Power Rangers from Boom Studios. I have the first issue, so I figured might as well get the last.
Yeah, I was about to start cussing at you because it's like, why?
You want this?
No!
Well, you can just tell me to go to hell. I was not planning on ever picking up a Rick and Morty comic book. But first issue, he goes to hell, and I tried a Rick and Morty as a comic book, and I did not like it. Sorry, but I'll give this one a shot. And I picked up, of course, The Undiscovered Country that came out the week the pandemic said, hey, comic books, this is the last week. That was March 25th this came out. I finally got this today, along with issue number 6. So now I can finally read it. And those are all the comics that I got, well, this week and today and everything else. So I guess now we could probably jump on over to the next part of the show that everyone's really been looking forward to.
FMK. FMK.
FMK. Are you all ready?
I'm ready to get freaky deaky.
Okay, then. Let me fix up my other camera. And let's pop this onto the side. No, let's do it this way. There we go. All right. So are we ready for the first graphic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Does anybody need to go and like take a drink or do anything else to lighten the mood or anything?
Here with Flashpoint and Lady Fantastic, I feel like I'm on Comagories again.
Well, this time you're
Gotta
not
find a
actually.
way to control my erection.
Wait, did he steal your erection? What?
No, never mind. Never mind.
I'm not touching that. That's what she said. All right, so let's go with the first graphic.
Oh,
FMK, Mantis, Domino, and Morgan Le Fay. And I'm just going to do it the Socratic method. We're going to start with Flashpoint Comics.
So, oh god. Okay, let me see the characters again because I don't know. I don't know these. These are all Marvel. What does Mantis do? What is her power? She like senses emotions, right?
Mantis is like the celestial Madonna, but in the movies she can just feel people. She feels how you feel, and she's very, very naive, we'll just say.
But she also has like a limited ability to like put you in like a psychologically like locked state, or she has a limited ability to manipulate your mind in good, bad, or in different ways.
Oh, okay. We're gonna marry Mantis because she'll be able to keep me mentally stable. Don't know what Domino does, but she's kind of hot, so I'd fuck her and then kill Morgan Le Fay.
Smart. Morgan Le Fay is actually evil and very, very, very old.
Oh wait, actually, I'm into MILFs. We'll change it. I'll fuck Morgan Le Fay and kill Domino.
Jesus Christ. Gonna be another one of those.
Well, if that's the case, then Hialeah, you're next.
Okay, I was initially going with Mary Mantis, but I think I will get bored with her, man. I don't think, I just don't think she'll keep my interest. She doesn't seem that smart, at least in the movie. So I'll fuck her. I'll fuck Mantis. Morgan Le Fay, I'll kill. And Domino was in the second Deadpool. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
If it's that Domino, I'm gonna marry her.
So good.
She was perfect.
She killed it.
She killed it because I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna fuck her, and we're gonna have a good time. And everything's gonna be. I'm gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna marry her because I want to keep her around, man. She looks like fun.
What if Mantis puts your penis into a psychologically, sleepful state? You can never get hard again. Then you're fucked anyways. So you gotta be careful of that.
No, that's not where my mind went. I'm sorry. I think it'll be good with Mantis, but yeah, I don't want to stay with her. She looks boring.
No, Mantis is the one that you. Wait until I'm my turn. Miracleman, your turn.
Listen, I don't know these three characters all that well. I'm just gonna be straight up and honest here. I know very little about them. Most of it is informed by the MCU. So going solely off of my MCU experience, I'm gonna go marry Morgan because she's like magical and shit. And I think she could do some magical shit, is what I'm saying.
She's a witchy woman.
Right. I do dig that song too. Yeah. And then I will make the very sweet fuck with Domino, and Mantis dies. Mantis, I'm killing. It's kill. It's KFM. And this is the KFM right here is what this is. KFM. We're going right down the road there. Because Mantis is nice, but I don't think I could handle that. If you watch her on the show, I don't know if she's like this in the comics. Because like I said, I don't really follow this character. But if she's like she is in the movie, I don't think I can handle that 9-year-old mentality very well.
Man.
Right.
It's not like Lilu from The Fifth Element.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
In the movie, she's very much like Lilu, and I'm pretty sure that's where she got the idea. And who just fell out of the chat?
Oh, we lost Flashpoint.
Dude, forget it. You know what? Kill Mantis, and I'll fuck Morgan Le Fay, and I'll marry Domino. But kill Mantis. Yeah, fuck it. She's done.
Yeah, right. Yeah, out.
Well, Lady Fantastic, you haven't chimed in yet. And you're the one
here's the thing. I know Mantis from, like, the Avengers 112 through, the 140s. I like that Mantis. She's fucking cool. And, here's the thing. I have to kill Morgan Le Fay because her intentions are so malevolent. Yeah, she seems like she'd be one of those got like really the crazy bitch doing it. The one time you got to do it with that look freaky deaky crazy and like they scratch you on your back and stuff. She would be like one of those. And I can see that, but I'm going to have to kill her because I know too much about that bitch. Like Domino is going to be my one night stand because we're just going to get lucky. And it's going to be like one of the craziest nights, but it's all going to go perfectly because I'm fucking with Domino, right? And like Mantis, I'm going to marry because she has the ability to take shit like tantric. You go into you could go to these different higher levels. And as maybe poorly as she was portrayed like on the film, I think that she would be a great partner because she could help you realize yourself on levels that you were never aware. Boom!
Good point. And she was hot in those first Avengers when she first came out. She was hot.
Cool, man.
She had
Yeah.
that green outfit that was
Yeah.
very Jennifer Lopez. It was very.
Yeah, it was a J-Lo outfit.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was hot there.
Rob.
So if I was going to be going through all of them, being that I am from the background where I was a heavy drinker but haven't done so in many years, I would know that Mantis would be no much more than being intoxicated, so I could only fuck her. Can't kill her because she's still a good guy. And the Celestial Madonna, and that would be kind of like killing God. So, or a goddess. Probably not a good idea. But Morgan Le Fay is true evil. You kill the hell out of her, and I need to marry Domino because I have such bad luck. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have none at all.
Bro, and she was so. If it's a Deadpool, oh my god, she was so hot in that movie.
She, like, honestly, man, that should make her. I hope she gets more roles because of that, because she fucking nailed it.
She nailed it. She was so good, man. You couldn't take your eyes off of it.
She stole the show, honestly.
She stole it. She stole the movie. She was so good.
All right. Here's your next one. And this one is specifically for Eduardo Escobar. He asked me earlier in the day on Twitter, please make sure to include Cave Woman, which reminds me I should probably throw that little graphic back up again. This is for 18 and over, but I'm pretty sure anybody that knows what Caveman or Cave Woman is or Zombie Tramp is, and I'm looking square at you, Hialeah.
Hard, bro.
You know, this is all 18 and over stuff, except for Lady Death. That was always like a teenager thing.
Oh my god. It's my turn.
We're going to go with you.
Oh, dude. Shit. Lady Death. I'll kill fucking Zombie Tramp. Fuck her. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do the Zombie. No, she's on. Lady Death. That'll be a one night stand. Yeah, that's a one night stand, dude.
She'll probably kill you during the intercourse.
Yeah, that might be scary, man. But man, I'm marrying Cave Woman. I'm done, man. I'm good to go. I'll marry her, and I won't look at another woman afterwards, man. I love me some Cave Woman. Hell yeah. What is it? Root, right? The guy that
Bud Root.
Oh, dude.
He's been doing this for decades.
I've
I've just only been coming around to knowing who he is in the last 2 or 3 years.
And it's amazing artist, bro. He nails the female figure, the voluptuousness. Yeah, dude. Cave Woman. Cave Woman's my wife. Fuck Lady Death and kill Zombie. You know what? I'll fuck Cave Woman and I'll marry her. You could kill the other two. Fuck it. I don't care. Fuck it.
Well, they are kind of demonish, and in the middle of everything, Zombie Tramp will probably eat you, and Lady Death will probably just possess you.
Yeah, put up Edward, man. That's exactly my point, dude. Fuck the rest, dude. Cave Woman all day.
Lady Fantastic, what do you think?
I don't know anything about these guys, so I'm judging based solely on the little knowledge that I have. Given my distaste for zombies, I'm killing that zombie girl, the tramp. I'm gonna fuck Cave Woman because I think it'd just be really primal, but I wouldn't want that all the time.
Oh, I would.
I just don't want it all the time because, like, I'm more than a knuckle dragger, you know? Like, I'm not trying to just, like, hit her on the head with the club and drag her in every night. That shit bores me. But, like, I'm going to go Thanos style and be real, like, dark and existential, and I'll just marry Lady Death and she can make me crazy for the rest of my life. Because, fuck it, none of this is real.
And for Eduardo Escobar, I'm going to go right after you. I know nothing about Cave Woman either. So based on just looking at all of these characters here, I'm going to go with, out of all of them, we definitely have to kill the Zombie Tramp. Lady Death is a good for a one-night stand. And from what I heard, that do be careful because Cave Woman has super strength. So I'm going to marry Cave Woman because that will definitely improve my core. Now that's
she does Kegels.
What?
She does Kegels.
is.
Never mind.
I like the squirt. I mean, I didn't say that.
Ah!
So what I meant by all of that was, okay, so kids, you sometimes need something called core training because otherwise the mid portion of your body gets worn out really quickly, especially if you have to go with round upon round with, well, Cave Woman here. Yeah, her first prints are incredibly pricey, at least about $100, $200 for some of those early issues.
Yeah.
But I would marry Cave Woman. I would fuck Lady Death because she would probably possess me, and it's very drug-like. And Zombie Tramp needs to die.
Yeah.
Miracleman.
I mean, if anybody's not killing Zombie Tramp, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. All right, I don't even know what you're doing. First of all, look at the three that you got there. You got Cave Woman, Lady Death, Zombie Tramp. Zombie Tramp dead, already dead, going back to dead, staying dead. I'm killing that bitch. Is what I'm saying here right now. And I don't mean that in a misogynistic way. I mean that in a Zombie Tramp way. And so that leaves you with Cave Woman and Lady Death. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I would do anything to do either one of those things with either one of those characters. Okay?
Yeah.
Lady Death, old school hottie. Man, I'm an old school Chaos fan. I spent many a evening as a teenage youth enjoying Lady Death. We'll leave that there. Cave Woman, on the other hand, not as familiar with the character. Incredible. Bud Root, man. Bud Root's like fucking just look at this stuff. God, okay. I'm gonna marry Cave Woman only because then I can live with dinosaurs and my hot Cave Woman wife.
That's kind of cool, man.
Right? And then I'm gonna bang Lady Death. What's that?
You could have like a pet pterodactyl and shit.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
I'm down with that.
Doesn't she look like a giant gorilla?
She did. I don't think they're friends any longer. The giant gorilla worked for her grandfather, and he was pulled back in time with them, and he got super smart, just like Cave Woman got super
whorish,
womany, and so I don't know if he's currently, but either way, cool animals to hang out with is really that's the selling feature there.
You want to hang out with saber-toothed tigers?
I mean, if I get to do it with that chick right there, sure shit do.
Okay. Well, she'll protect you.
Right. Well, I'm going to die right away. I need Cave Woman to save my ass.
Yeah, Clyde. Clyde's the gorilla.
Clyde, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Ed should know. Ed's a big Cave Woman guy.
Fair enough. Ed? Oh, yeah, he's not on the show. In fact, should we have anybody else on the show? If anybody wants to join tonight, you can feel free to do so. We only have a couple of these banners here, so I will throw up this. So if anybody wants to go ahead, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next one. Let me just copy this to throw this into the chat for y'all. All right. So here is the next banner. Zatanna, Power Girl, or Wonder Woman. We're going to start with Miracleman